How do I work with all these crazy people? Episode 5, The Deep Thinker. A while back, I worked with a person, let's call her Ruth. And Ruth was the kind of person who noticed details. She thought through everything in great depth. It didn't matter if it was people and relationships or if it was related to technology. Ruth had an understanding that was beyond what most of us ever have because she spent so much time thinking through everything. In fact, it was frankly hard for me to keep up with Ruth and the depth of knowledge that she had, the amount of details that she could come up with, the way she thought through situations and processes. It was challenging. She was fantastic at these details. But because Ruth spent so much time in quiet introspection, her social skills were fairly weak. She didn't really know how to relate to others, even though she understood situations pretty well most of the time. So the question is, how do you work with the deep thinker? How do you work with Ruth? Let me give you several different suggestions for working with the deep thinker or to work with this person, this Ruth individual. First of all, put the deep thinker in a role where these fantastic analytical skills will shine. Allow her the opportunity to take what she's best at and work it well inside of her role in your organization. Give her investigative, problem-solving situations, and she will be amazing. She'll be the best asset you could have in that kind of role. Here's the second way you work with the deep thinker, and it's this. When she talks, encourage it. Encourage it, because she won't talk a lot. She's thinking all the time, but she's not talking very much. When she talks, encourage her to talk. And you know why? Because it's usually important. Ruth won't talk. The deep thinker won't talk unless it's something that brings them out of their comfort zone, kind of pushes them to share from the inside out. Here's number 3. Always strongly consider what the deep thinker says. Don't ever dismiss quickly what a deep thinker says. And here's why. She won't always be right, but she will have always gone through every possibility she can imagine. And even if she's not right, she's eliminated a lot of wrong options. Listen to the deep thinker and carefully consider what she says. She thinks at a level that most of us generally don't. Here's number 4. Finally, the deep thinker is not pushy. The deep thinker is not pushy. Like I said, this person spends a lot of time in quiet, private introspection. She's inside her own mind all the time, working through every single possibility, everything that she can imagine. She's not pushy. So encourage her in every interaction that she has with other people. Help her to grow those social skills by when she shares, saying, Ruth, thank you for that information. Ruth, I appreciate the depth of knowledge you brought to this. Ruth, I appreciate how you're letting us see this from a point of view that we didn't really understand before. Encourage her to share, and she'll share more. You need this wisdom, whether you're talking about in a job or you're talking about in a startup or an entrepreneurial business. You need this wisdom. Encourage it as much as you possibly can. Hey, thank you, my friends, for watching this video. Episode 5 of How Do I Work with All These Crazy People? The Deep Thinker. Go back and watch the other 4 episodes, especially starting with that introduction so you can see where I'm coming from. Also, these and my videos from other social channels are on the YouTube channel at youtube.com/Troy Stoneking. Thank you, and have a wonderful rest of your day.